Yep.
All right. Today we're going to talk about mentoring our youth. Mentorship. What is it? What does it mean? Do you know any mentors? Are you already a mentor in somebody's life? You may not know, but every one of you have been mentors at one time or another. I've been a mentor and a mentee in my life. Today I'm going to inform you what a mentor is and the different types of mentorship. First, I will explain mentoring individuals. Secondly, informing you on mentorship and the needs throughout our community. And lastly, let you know about the basic types of mentorship and the mentors associated. First point, what does mentoring individuals accomplish? Well, as you can see in the first slide, mentoring accomplishes 8 different things. Number 1 is training. A mentor trains an individual and motivates an individual. It gives advice, success, direction. It coaches up an individual. It supports that individual, and eventually a mentor helps the mentee succeed in its goals. All are a cognitive and a physical trait. They can both be any one of these at any time. Next, we're going to look at the reasons mentorship is needed in our community. So what I got here is data from the U.S. Census Bureau for Muskegon and Jersey counties. It's a lot of numbers. Basically, between the two counties, there's 125,350 people in both counties, and this was taken in 2018. 63,928 of them were married. So that means 61,421 are single, and that could be kids, that could be male, female. It's basically about half of the population are single. In 2018, it was 1 out of every 2 individuals was single, and about half of them were born into poverty. So in 2018, 30,611 were single, unwedded mothers in poverty. So that's 1 out of every 2 kids born to a single mother and also lived in poverty. So, mentoring the youth. This slide shows 130% elevated if you have a mentor in your life. They will hold a leadership position throughout their life. 78 of them are help volunteer. 90% of them become interested in mentoring, and 55 enroll in college. So, third main point here is basic types of mentorship and who are the mentors in that type of group. So there's 4 types of mentorship that I'm going to cover. 1, school-based, community-based, individual-based, and group-based. School-based makes up about 70% of all mentorship in the U.S. These mentors are teachers, peers, parents, coaches, school advisors. In this slide on the left there, you see looks like a teacher with 2 kids. That picture is from the ACE program. The ACE program is a high school nationwide program that introduces architecture, construction, and engineering. On the right here, you see a teacher and a group of kids, and it looks like they've got a machine here that they're flying a drone. That is from Meadowbrook High School, and that is part of their STEM program. STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math. And this picture is from Buckeye Trail High School, or middle school. Right here you see kids looking up in the sky, and looks like a teacher's holding a pumpkin. This is also a STEM program. They decided to drop pumpkins from the very top of their bleachers, 45 feet in the air. About 100 kids were involved, and the idea behind it was the science of trying to land that pumpkin safely. So there's two programs, the ACE program and the STEM program, throughout the high schools and middle schools right now. Another school-based side of it is peer mentorship. It could be an experienced student. When a new student arrives, it can be that person can mentor the new student on where to go, where classes are, that sort of stuff. The second type of mentorship is community-based mentorship. So right here you see in the top left, looks like a police officer, or multiple police officers, and they're surrounded by kids. You also see a man trying to help a couple girls plant a tree down on the bottom. People with canoes and paddles. That picture is actually from the Boys and Girls Club. So Boys and Girls Club is the largest mentoring community-based program that is also tied to schools in the United States. These mentors could be church, or could be public service workers, pastors, teachers, just parents, friends, coaches, anybody in any type of child's life could be that person's mentor. Community-based is based on churches, community centers, and community events. And it's stated that 1 in 3 kids will grow up without a mentor. The third type of mentorship that I'm going to cover is individual-based mentoring. Individual-based mentoring can be found in schools, community-based programs. And these are also teachers, pastors, peers, coaches, parents, and friends, family. Individual-based, group-based, and school-based all revolve in that 70%, along with the Big Brothers, Big Sisters. So in the middle left picture right there is a picture of a individual mentoring a young kid. That is actually a Big Brothers, Big Sisters picture as well. The last group-based, or last mentorship of the 4 is group-based. This helps with the shortages of mentors. These are also teachers, pastors, coaches, employers, students, family, friends, teachers. Group-based, other than in sports, is usually based around career-oriented mentoring. Group members in a group-based helps with self-confidence, social work, or social skills, and teamwork. So in the top left there, it looks like that could be a boss is talking to those 4 or 5 individuals on what they expect, or what she expects them to accomplish Here, you got a huddle of a coach with all these kids, and he's basically instilling in them some sportsmanship. So all four types of mentorship can be seen by themselves or even together at times. In conclusion, mentors in each category continue to be mostly the same individuals. They're all teachers, they're all employers, coaches, family members, peers. I've given you the data with the numbers. I've allowed you to know or given you the information on who they were. As you can see, probably a lot of you have been a mentor in your life. Mentorship is not a chore, and it should not be hard to find. There are mentorship opportunities every day in your life. You just need to recognize where they're at and follow through on trying to mentor or help somebody else. In the pictures, all these pictures I've shown you, there was 27 adults, 107 kids. If we use the data from earlier in the speech, one out of every two was born to a single unwed mother or into poverty, then that means 67 of the people that was in these pictures have grown up in poverty. I've taught you 4 basic types of mentorship: the school-based, community-based, individual-based, and group-based. Now it's on you to try to find where you fit in and where you can help the most. Thank you.